president of Cities Heart Cry Ministries, and we would like to give you some updates tonight of what we have been doing. Thank you to all of the board members, the partners in this ministry, because the Lord is doing great things through each one of you. Every person that has given a donation, it has been amazing to see what the Lord has been doing. So allow me to introduce you to an amazing man that you know, Steve, my husband. We're in ministry together. So we are going to be giving you updates, and Pepsi is here. She likes attention. So we went to Kenya end of last year. What do you have to say about anything, even your starting thoughts?
My starting thoughts is if my family goes for a longer time than me, I need to go earlier. So last time they were able to go for 3 months, and I was only able to go for 1 month. So no, I don't know what to say. It's a blessing every time we get to go there. When we get to see the kids, it's amazing to see the efforts, the fruit of the efforts of other people. And I know that we've said it many times that we're the blessed ones because we get to go and see the children. We get to see how bright those smiles are. You can just see the transformation from the first days of when they first got there, the photos, and more than anything, and it's not what they're wearing, but the face that they're wearing.
Yes, you can the countenance.
Yes, and I can't, without experiencing it, I can't explain what a wonderful feeling that is, to see those children just playing and loving life the way children should be, with no cares.
Yes, I absolutely would agree, is to just be able to go there and see the transformation that has taken place since 2018 is, I believe, when we first opened the home. And yes, it was very difficult to go to Kenya for 2 full months without my husband. It was such a difficult time. We went early last year was that my dad was very sick. We didn't know what to expect when we went there, but by God's grace, the Lord has turned things around. He gave us an amazing time with my dad as he was recovering, and he's doing well. So we praise God for that. But that was the urgency in leaving sooner than planned. So we spent time with the kids. We also would like to share. There was a lot of things going on, playing, but at the same time, we also brought things that were sent to us from our church. And it was such a joy to distribute those things to the children, to see them receiving those things. Just seeing the joy as they opened the gifts, the times to play with them was amazing. Let's see. I just want to show you a few pictures that I found of that time with the kids. That's Sally with one of the girls. Coloring, we brought some colors and we did a lot of coloring all over the floors, and the children were super happy about that.
And you never take it for granted of something so small that someone might want to give, and the joy that it brings. That chalk that they had so much fun. Mm-hmm. And it's just one of those things that you just to see the joy in their faces when they get this chalk and they they started drawing all over, and then the stories they start telling you about as they're drawing,
Yes.
and seeing them interact and how they just thrive in that type of atmosphere. But it's a continual thing of healing, is hearing their stories.
Yes.
And when you get them talking and expressing that, that is an avenue of healing. And it's so wonderful to be able to have partners that do that provide things like that when we go there, we're able to just see that taking place.
Yeah, and because a lot of times it doesn't work to just sit with people and say, well, let's talk.
Especially young children.
Especially young children.
With lots of energy.
But yeah, look at that. I mean, all the kids started the year with brand new backpacks. So thank you so much. They had gifts.
Full backpacks.
Full backpacks. They were backpacks that had gifts in them. You can see some doors,
some
balls. There were cars, and it was just such an absolute joy to see the joy as they received them, as the kids played with them. It was such a joy. So thank you so much. But what I was saying is, as you engage them, as you do the drawing and the coloring and the playing, that's where stories come up, and they trust you, and they start to talk with you, and you can direct them, you can hug them, just be there with them. And it really opens doors of trust when you can play with them. So we were very blessed to have time to play with them and just really get to engage, and to see the joy that brought as we were there. And they also play together. As you can see, they are just really happy children. They play together. They love each other. They really see each other as sisters and brothers, which they are, because they live in loving home together. It's their home. It's been their home for the last almost 5 years. So they have bonded, and they have amazing care moms that help them out and love on them. So they are really happy together there.
You can't say enough about the moms that we have there, because some people have jobs, and you can tell that it's a job, and they're there because they need a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
But it is very apparent that I can't remember.
Polly.
She's there because she loves what she's doing. And it's evident in everything that she does, the way the children respond to her. The reasons they're smiling is she brings God into their lives, and she is the embodiment of a Christian, and sharing who Jesus is by what she's doing every day.
Yeah, she really loves the kids. She genuinely loves them, and you can see it in the children. If you want to know how children are doing, it's not what you are being told, but the interaction that you watch and how you see them. So we are very blessed to have her. But she always has somebody else to help. But she really runs the home well, and they all, those that are helping there, they all do such an amazing job. I got to have lunch with them one of the days, and it was absolutely a blessing to just sit and eat together and chat. And so I guess it's one of the things that we don't often think about. We go and we play all the time. And this was actually the first day I sat down and ate with our children there at the loving home. And I thought, whenever we visit there, whenever people visit there, it's good to sit and eat with them, because oftentimes when people visit my home, one of the things I want to do is sit and have a meal with my visitor. And it was the first time I actually sat and ate, and it felt so good. And it's gotta be intentional, more intentional for us and for everyone going there, is to take time to have a meal with our children. It's such a blessing. And then there is really an amazing thing. This is my husband and I, one of the days that we were there. It just really feels good to be there and just spending time with the children. Taking out more of the things from the luggage, from the bags. Just the joy that comes with that is a lot. You can see here the kids playing. Yeah,
It's not a big yard for them to play in, but they make good use out of the space they have.
they do. They make very good use of it.
As she's looking for that photo, what she's looking for is the photo of the land that we purchased. We were blessed to go there with the funds to be able to purchase the land. And I think she has it now, right? Yeah. Yes, there it is. So I'll let her.
I just really felt the Lord placing in my heart, it's time. It's time to buy land. And the board members. And when we reached to them, we need them to raise a certain amount of money in order to be able to pay for the land. It was scary. Of course, I didn't have the money. So I reached out to a very small group of people, namely the board members, and said, what do we do? We need to raise this amount of money before the end of the day. And by the end of that day, we had raised more than 3 times of the money that we needed. What we didn't realize is we were looking at the payment of the land alone, but every transaction that you make costs. So whether it's the meetings for the land transfers, the payment for the title, there was a lot more fees involved and money needed than what we even realized as we were raising that money. But the testimony is that God knew that that money was needed. So as I was asking for a certain figure, God knew we needed more than that figure. And by the end of the day, the board members had raised 3 times of what we needed to make up for what was needed. So cut long story short, we were able to send the money, the land, and God gave us favor because there were people that came for that land with more money than what they had asked us. And by God's grace, the owner chose to sell the land to us. So that was complete favor from God. The land is at such a beautiful place. We got to go there, we got to pray over it, and we do have the title of the land. All the transactions and everything are done. So this land is just waiting building. So where we are at right now is raising money, of course, to sustain the home as well as to build, because currently where the children are living is rented. So we want to move from renting. There are very many reasons that are not good for renting, but we want to get out of there and live on this land that you can see behind us here. And we just really thank you so much for continuing to partner with us. Together we are making such a great difference and changing lives. Is there anything else that we are leaving?
Probably.
I'm sure a lot. And that's one of my favorite pictures. That picture that's my heart. That is my heart right there. Is just caring for the orphans, the abandoned children. Now they have a home, but that is my heart right there. So as you continue to partner with us, this is what we are all doing, really. This right here
We couldn't be doing it with everyone's help. We couldn't be
Yes,
doing that.
this is what we are doing together. And I just want to thank you. And for more information, please don't forget to look at our website. We do have people give through the website. So you can sign up there to be a monthly contributor to this ministry. We have people that have signed up for monthly donations. We have people that send checks through the mail on a monthly basis. We also have our annual fundraiser, which is usually the fourth week of April every year since we started the ministry. It's always the fourth week of April. So this is April. It's coming up. And then we continue to raise money throughout the year. Basically, currently, we are not only raising for the home, but to start building so that we can move. Other than that, we will keep you posted. There is great need. We have many stories that come to us of children, and many times we painfully have to say no. We also have high school girls and other children outreach that we are reaching in the community, where we are helping them because we don't have space for them, but they are children that we are helping from where they are not good situations, but at least we are making sure they are going to school, they have uniform, books, and everything they need. So your money is being used very well. And we just pray that the Lord bless you, the Lord keep you, the Lord make his face to shine upon you.
Thank you all. Yes. Amen.